No.
Let her kiss you.
Kiss whether you like it or not.
No.
Yeah.
Even me reading my phones.
Gary was diagnosed in December of '08. It's rhabdomyosarcoma. He's been in and out of Children's Hospital during this period. He is in his second bout of cancer. He was in remission for about 9 months, and then the tumors have come back. Life as we knew it will never be the same. Things that we just did are just non-existent. You know, all our time now is spent between hospitals and his care, and has brought us together much more as a family.
Got it yet?
It's tough sometimes to see him going through the bad times, but he doesn't complain. And I think that's part of his positive personality, and I think that's part of what draws him to other people.
For me, even though I don't complain, I can't play basketball anymore. I can't play baseball, football. So all I mostly do now is lay on the sofa, watch TV, or play video games.
Most kids our age, something like this doesn't even fathom in our minds because it's so distant. We don't think of the end. We don't think of anything like that. And Gary, unfortunately, has to deal with that, so he's an inspiration to everyone.
Gary, I would say, is probably one of the most positive students that I've ever encountered. He's been an absolute blessing to our school. He has taught our students and our staff the important lesson of life and fighting and being courageous, and something that our students would never find in a textbook.
We got kind of a list of things we want to do.
Disney World, California, learning how to drive, get a girlfriend.
That's always on his list. He comes home sometimes, and he always goes, "She said no, doggone it all." Always going like that, always going like that. She said no, she said no, she said no. And a friend of one of our other kids came into the house and just out of the clear blue sky asked her if she'd go to the prom with him. And she said yes. And he was like in shock. He said, "Really?"
Gary's enjoying his life. He wants to live. He wants to beat this cancer. He's made a life list, and he's been doing a lot of things that he probably wouldn't have done at this point.
He's beaten what the doctors expected. The tumors are actually going away. You would have asked the doctors 8 months ago what kind of shape Gary's in. It wouldn't have been this kind of shape. Never one time. I can't ever one time honestly say I've heard him complain, "Why me?" And he's just a faith kid.